Namaste, this is Punam. I welcome you to day 13 of our 21-day Yoga at Home series. This is 2020 and we are making health and happiness as our goal. So thank you for joining me and for those lovely comments I'm getting on our YouTube channel where we have the tutorials. You can register by going into www.yogawellness.studio/YouTube, which is our website. And I look forward to seeing you and your friends and family, and feel free to share our tutorials with them. Okay, so today I want to teach you a breathing technique which is absolutely wonderful for relaxation, for calming us down. And as most of my students would say, that breathing is something that's really dear to my heart, and I put a lot of emphasis on it in all my classes. Feel free to join any class for a trial if you wanted to. It's again on the website, our schedule. So the breathing technique today we are going to do is called Anulom Vilom, which is the Sanskrit name, and basically what it means is alternate nostril breathing. So let's get the technique correct. We're sitting again, I'm sitting on a block, so find your block or a cushion, and always good to get a block because it does give you that better and firm support, and unlike a cushion, but yes, you can roll a blanket as well under your tailbone, give yourselves a little bit of a lift, and so that you get a straighter spine, which helps us in concentration and being able to have a better practice. Okay, so we're sitting. We're going to practice with our right hand. So we're moving our fingers of our right hand. There are no rights or wrongs here. But we start by our thumb, right thumb, by closing our right nostril. Okay. So when we do that, let's keep the elbow sort of away from the body and at a straight angle, sort of a right angle if we can. Okay. So that would be good. And then the other finger we are using in this case is the ring finger. Again, there are no rights or wrongs. Some people teach it with some other fingers, which is perfectly fine. And then you're using the ring finger on our left nostril. But when we do that, we are bringing our elbow into our body. So we're taking our elbow away when we are closing our right nostril, and we are bringing our elbow into our body when we are closing our left nostril. Notice that my head is not going to move. Only my fingers and my arm is moving. Okay? Alright, so practice this a few times just before you get into the breathing, and very soon you'll get the rhythm of it. So what we're doing is that we are actually closing and breathing in through one nostril, and then we are closing the left nostril. Make sure that you don't cover your face with your fingers. So yeah, so a nice face is open, and that's why we just take our elbow down so that it's on one side, yeah? And then after that, we are breathing out through the other nostril and breathing back through that same nostril. Closing, breathing out through the nostril and in. So apart from the first time when we breathe in from our left nostril, we always start by closing the right nostril. We breathe in to the top with our left nostril. We'll close our left nostril, and then after that it's always breathe out, breathe in, same nostril, exchange hand, finger, breathe out, breathe in, exchange finger, breathe out, breathe in, and we carry on and create a rhythm and just enjoy this pranayama for at least 3 to 5 minutes. Of course, you can build it up. But first thing in the morning, the time to practice Anulom Vilom, if you have the opportunity of being in your park or in a fresh garden or in fresh air outside, that would be lovely. But even if you can't, just being able to sit somewhere which is your regular space and place, and like I said, anywhere in your room, all you need is your yoga mat. Place it there, one block, blanket, towel, roll it up under your seat bone, and you are ready. Okay, so let's do a little practice round and then we'll do a bit more of that. So join me. We're going to inhale to the top. I'm not really giving any numbers here. Just inhale. As you inhale, breathe in and let that breath go all the way into the lower belly if you can. And as you breathe out, try and squeeze the lower belly and get all the breath out. So get some nice deep breaths in and oxygenate our body. And of course, oxygen is so important to create that good health in each and every cell of our body. Okay, so let's go. Inhale to the top. Exchange, breathe out. Squeezing in that belly button. Let it all go. Now breathe in. Exchange. And so on. So we're now going to do it to our own counts and our own comfort. Important to get this rhythm right, which is why I've given a lot of instructions, so you can just listen to these instructions and then just sit down and practice for at least 3 minutes or so. Okay, do it by the clock. It helps balance our left brain and our right brain. It gives us a lot of good energy. It calms us down, gives us inner peace, and really gives us that resource from where once we have ourselves energized and we are grounded and rooted in this quiet space that gets created within our bodies, everything around us that we can do will become more and more effective. And also a lot of things that are going around us which we can't control, we will have a much better reaction to them. Okay, so let's do something together, and starting at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Do the count in your own minds. When you complete your 2 to 3 minutes of practice, just close your eyes if you haven't already. And just sit quiet for a couple of moments to notice your body sensations. To notice this space that you create for yourself when you focus on your breath. How it makes you feel, and also notice how it can quieten your mind and your thoughts, taking you to that beautiful sweet spot of peacefulness. Smile, open your eyes, and have a brilliant day. Namaste.